Hello, my name is Camille. In 2020, just around my 16th birthday, I had my first brain MRI. It was my first time being sucked into one of those donut vortex looking things, and boy was it loud. But even louder was my anticipation on the inside for the results. A few days later, I got the update. I was crushed. You might be predicting right now that I had just found out I had a brain tumor or a clot or an aneurysm, except it was just the opposite. My MRI came back 100% clean, unremarkable, perfectly normal, perfectly healthy. Most people would be excited to hear this, but for 16-year-old me, this was extremely invalidating because there was no evidential reason for all of my pain. My illness was invisible inside and out. I didn't want to be told I was healthy when I didn't feel that way to me. I was hoping that a doctor would be able to look at the MRI and tell me there was an abnormality, and he would be able to fix it. I felt guilt and shame. I knew that I should want an unremarkable MRI. Who would I be able to talk to about this? I didn't think anyone would understand. Moving forward to now, I would love to say that I'm cured after 5 years of chronic pain. While that's not true, I'm no longer hoping for an abnormality on an MRI. Was talking about migraine. Like I mentioned before, I used to keep migraine to myself. But when other people opened up to me about their experience with migraine, it really helped me, and it made me realize that I could help others by talking about it too. Especially with increased migraine awareness and normalization I started noticing in the past few years around me. More people are understanding me, for example, when I say, I can't be around crayons. As weird as it sounds, the smell will trigger a migraine attack for me. I hope that in sharing my experiences here for Miles for Migraines, that I'm able to help at least one person. And I hope to also inspire you to share your experience. The other biggest thing for my journey in Miles for Migraine is having a doctor who listens to me. My doctor's actually here today, Dr. Jaika. But anyways, so one example is I get nerve blocks that are supposed to numb my whole head. And when I go in, I get to feel around for the tender spots to try and get the right spot. And Dr. Jaika will inject based on what I tell her. And this may seem like something really small, but I used to walk out of appointments with previous providers with only half my head numb because I didn't feel qualified to speak up for myself and say that it didn't feel right. In addition, it's inspiring to have someone who never gives up on me. Doctors like Dr. Jaika never give up, they never settle, and I appreciate the constant learning she and other professionals do to give their patients the most best up-to-date care of that time. When I come in, she often tells me about new medicines coming out and breakthroughs in research. It's actually because of Dr. Jaika that I want to be a physician one day. I hope to bring the level of collaborative care that she has brought to me to my patients one day. But I'm only one person. I can't bring migraine care and spread awareness worldwide alone. But that's why I'm here. So I hope that after today, you will continue speaking about migraine and continue participating in events like these because you're actively making a difference in patients' lives. Thank you.